America just can't handle COVID-19. They're incapable of coming up with rational solutions to the current problem. They're incapable of cooperation. I'm talking about a fundamental cultural flaw in America. The United States of America is not united by any stretch of the imagination. They are 330 million individual people who all come up with their own ideas about everything. They do not trust the media, they do not trust experts, they do not trust politicians. This is way beyond Trump, Republicans, corporate Democrats, corporate leaders who own corporate Democrats and Republicans. The entire culture simply cannot handle a crisis like this. Ron DeSantis in Florida, April 17th, opening up beaches. Is it premature? I don't know. Nor does Ron DeSantis. He does not know. This is the fundamental problem in America. Nobody knows. Yet everyone speaks as if they know. Everyone feels so strongly about their own feelings, their opinions, that they are willing to go to state legislatures with guns to say, I am right and you are wrong, despite having any evidence whatsoever of being right. America is on the brink of a total disaster. Now, I'm putting some pictures up there of people that we might feel are the problem. No, the entire culture is the problem. The leadership in the United States was sending out $1,200 stimulus checks. Do you think that's enough for these people? Do you think that's enough for them to consider maybe they should stay at home and trust authority just a little bit, wait it out just a little bit? No, they didn't wait it out a little bit. They went down to their state legislatures with guns and other sorts of threats. This is what I'm talking about. America's on the brink of a revolution, and it could get ugly at any moment. I really feel every country in the world should essentially shut America off completely. Canada and Mexico are in a really tough spot. Gonna have to extend all those border restrictions just a little bit, and then when the next breakout happens, which it will, in the United States, there will be lots of secondary breakouts. And do you think, if only, it's not even 2 months into this yet, not even 2 months, and you've got people walking around with guns, shouting, I am right, you are wrong, and there's nothing that can convince you that I'm right, because they're not seeing the why. And this goes on the leadership. The leadership is not explaining why you're doing this. You go into these lockdowns so that the economy doesn't shut down 100%. At least 50 to 60% of the economy is still running. But they don't say that part. They put the focus on, we're trying to save lives, we're trying to save health. But you know what? A lot of these people in the pictures, they don't actually give a shit about other people's lives or other people's health. That is the underlying cultural flaw of America. They don't fucking give a shit about each other, and it seems like they're about to tear each other apart. Canada needs to keep border restrictions. Mexico needs to keep border restrictions against America probably for a year or more. Their leadership is inept. $1,200 stimulus check is ridiculous. People need to eat. People need a place to live. And if they can't go out there and make some of their own money, yeah, they're going to do bad things. And do you think when the second round comes along, the second outbreaks, and they're asked to go into lockdown a second time, what do you think's going to happen then? This could get very ugly. You know, countries like Germany, they have what's called a a tighter culture. They trust authority. They trust science a little bit more. Actually, a lot more. And that's why they're handling the crisis a lot better. And they understand the concept of not knowing everything. That's where we are right now. It's mid-April. We do not know everything. If you're already in a lockdown mode, you may as well wait a little bit longer. Look, you have to live in the present. In the present, most people are in some form of lockdown mode. Stick with it until you gather enough information to make smart decisions moving forward. Unfortunately, America is incapable of making smart decisions moving forward. I feel terrible for the American people. There's a lot of great American people, but there's also a lot of American people who are completely brainwashed by their self-delusional America is great. Well, America is very foolish. Good luck, America. I'm pulling for you. In Canada, keep the border closed. Thanks for watching. I'm just some guy on the internet. What do I know? Ask yourself that. What do I know? I'm just some guy on the internet, and so are you. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe.